I'm about to go. Where you at?
No,
Hello.
how are you?
I'm good.
Good. I'm glad it worked out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go open. Right?
Mhm.
Go ahead. No, snapshot. Ah, article. Snapshot of ESL student integration.
I think this is the the one we kind of looked at that last Monday. I think this was
Okay,
that
okay,
article that was kind of
okay,
mostly about research. That one.
okay. All right. Let's see. Come back to me, probably. What do you? Second. All right, okay. Oh yeah, this is they had. It really should be 4 to 6 years, and they're just plugging into 2 to 3, right?
Mhm.
Did you write a paper about this?
We went over it. We went
Oh, that's
over
right.
it
So you
last
want me to?
time.
But you finished? Did you finish it?
No, this one, it's the one I didn't write yet. This one.
Oh, okay. Mm. Are these guidelines the same?
Yeah, these are the same prompt as last time.
Okay.
So I just need to write a summary and then what surprised me, and then the connection to my clinical, and then the self reflection of it.
Okay,
The
so same
connection.
thing.
Yeah, same thing. There's two.
There are two. The number two's there. That's one.
One's the article, and then that one's number two because there's the second the second one for the same assignment.
Okay.
Yeah,
So there's just two things I'm looking at.
the article, and this is with the prompt, and this is the one where
Yeah.
I would type the assignment.
Okay, so you still have to write it.
Mm-hmm.
So what can I help you with?
Can you help me like last time with like doing the summarizing of this article? I know this time this article was kind of boring-ish, mostly research. It was mainly research in here. Their research and their like what they got from the research. Yeah.
How many windows open on page one? Four, six. All right. Did you any vocabulary issues?
I think last time we talked that we had a little, only a few.
Okay.
I think this was
Nothing new.
less than the other one, but it was yeah, just like maybe some like judicious, that one what's it This is so called maybe the second page.
Uh-huh.
That one is
Paragraph.
toward the end, in the mid, toward where there's the bullet point ish.
The numbers 1, 2, 3, 4,
Is
or the bullet points.
it's the part before the study. Is that sentence above that one? That word judicious, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
the
Okay.
ad hard is bias basis.
All right, hang on. On this information of this type, you will be better able to skills for adequate funding for yourself and to develop intervention programs on a knowledgeable and judicious rather than ad hoc basis. Right. So ad hoc means whatever we come up,
Mm-hmm.
like for the moment kind of. And
Mm-hmm.
judicious is, we thought about it a lot. It's just.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it's from. It's fair. It's just. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this article. So the what do they call this? It's very abstract, right? So
Yeah, the little
study is progress and achievement of sample of 40 years of students and data for the study was gathered from official school records over a 4-year period. The files of the students and report now trying to summarize during implications of policy and provision detail program of made. Okay. Um, uh, is this a 2-page paper again?
yeah, same as last time. Yeah.
Same idea. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So should we do, I don't know, what do you think? How do we start it?
I think would it be similar to the way I start, the one I did
Okay, how
last
do you start the
time.
other one? I don't remember.
Mm. That's so cool. I think I introduced it by saying the article.
Okay, good, that's the way it starts.
Yeah.
The article looks at or examines.
I'm gonna share you the document from last time.
Okay. What kind of,
Yeah. I'll share it with you. You should get it.
yeah, Okay, yeah, you can start it just that way. Is this the reaction paper again, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So I just copy this.
Yeah. Paper. Okay.
Mm.
Did you send that to me too, so I could see it?
Yeah. It's the one from last. It's the one with this the article. The one I'm typing in is the one with the so-called the directions. The number 2, my last name, and then 399 SU 2023 RP. That one. It-
Say that again?
It's the my number 2 parentheses my last name and then the TESL 399 and then
Oh,
summer.
is it attached to one of the other ones?
It's the one that I was. It's the one with the prompt with it. I think you might have opened it. You're in it in that document, you know?
Oh, I see it. I see it. I see it. Okay.
Yeah. It's just I'm at the end on the bottom
I
of
got
the
it.
number 5. I'm at the bottom of the number 5.
Okay. Now I got it. Where it was. Um,
That's the start of it.
okay, yeah, no, that's fine. Now I'm on the right place. So early is his name. So, or you could start it like,
Mhm.
early, what's her name?
Yeah.
Early is, uh, looking at. Now you gotta put what she's looking at.
Mm,
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, oh, okay. Early is looking at,
yeah, it's just looking at a sample of the stuff.
and she's really looking at someone else's research, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, so you want to say early is looking at research. Um, hmm. From the 1970s and 80s, true?
19, 1980.
Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like it's mostly the 80s.
It may be the 81 to the 82
Yeah,
period.
and I'm seeing it from later, like middle. That goes down.
So like maybe 19. the 1980.
Yeah, just say 1980s, I'd say. It's the 1980s. And so what's she trying to figure out?
I think it was that she was about the program, and then like the way the program is not really used the
Okay.
correct way, because
So should we
like
say
students wasn't really learning with the program,
uh,
because Circle gave them a target amount like for years or something, and then the students wasn't able to achieve that within that time.
um, maybe early looking research in the 1980s that is trying to determine whether whether um, a small group of students in a school in British Columbia um, were successful in learning what they learned. Oh, see.
It was like more about their English. Perfect.
Okay. Were successful second language learners in their self-program. Is that right?
Yeah, I think that's what it was mainly about, because she most like, and she mentioned about the different types of students of different backgrounds with the research.
Okay. Okay, so you should mention that. These students in this school had a variety of oh, wait a minute. Okay, the students in the school were immigrants.
In the schoolwork.
From many different ESL backgrounds. Okay. Okay. Okay, so like it seems like they're consistent. The research findings are consistent.
Mm-hmm.
So they're still hoping they could take 3 years, but actually learning good. But in reality, oh, here we go. Subjects were 20 primary age, 20 secondary age ESL students. Yep. And where they're all from. Their ages are. The findings now.
Mm-hmm.
20 students, progress achievement examined 14 or 70% were fully integrated, grade level appropriate class without any form of additional language support by the end of 4 years. The record showed that one student was fully integrated in 2 years, 9 after 3 years, and 3 after 4 years. Thus, 50% of these elementary students were mainstreamed after 3 years and were no longer receiving mental support. 20% of the students took a year longer. 2 students, 10%, were almost fully integrated after 4 years, but were still receiving one 30-minute period per day of additional language support. 3% students in the sample were unable to cope with progression towards integration and were placed in special education class. One child is sample. 14 children who were fully integrated, 5 are doing well. They were hitting the average. 5 are doing reasonably well. They were getting around C. Children fully integrated problems in the grade social classes. They were failing. Okay, so even though they look good, they weren't doing that great.
Mm-hmm.
They were fully integrated, but they had problems. They were failing at least one of their academic courses and were being at more grade load. These students were all in grade 4, and whereas they appeared to be successfully integrated in grade 3, the teachers judged that the move from primary to intermediate has placed greater demands on children's tactics. Okay. So once they went to grade 4, they started falling apart. Felt it was critical for the children to be rescheduled language support program. The 20 secondary of the 20 students sample examined. Well, 60% were fully integrated in age-appropriate classes. Additional language support for the 4-year period. 1 student achieved full integration in 1 year, 2 in 2 years, and 9 in 3 years. Only 2 of these students had failures reported after integration. 1 student failed at typing 9 computer 9 courses. Other failures fully integrated 1 year after. Oh, other failures too. After her arrival. Her first year mainstream test, this year passed all for grade 9. Following year, however, she failed all CE. Great. Discussion with school personnel indicates there were some social variables. I swear I've read this before, but I have read this before, haven't I?
Yeah, we read it last Monday.
All right. I wonder if the school record 12 is fully integrated. And once the grader were able to achieve at a satisfactory level. Approximately 2/3 of the students were achieving plus. $45% of studying providers achieved full integration in 4 years. That's quite a few, 45%. Review the records. So these students are divided into two groups. One group, of course, teaches directly for integration at a lower rate. So it's all fully integrated to age appropriate classroom. They're still receiving some form of additional language support, however, either in small group tutorial programs or in transition. They're receiving passing grades in the content class. Their teachers judge the extra. Okay. Other group consists of 4 students who were all in both curriculum and free. On very special learning difficulties assessed by district psychologists and reported to a district screening committee who in turn placed in special education. Okay. Well, student achieve what's okay. All right, so they think the results are similar between elementary and secondary. You. For 1 year, just 1. 2 years, 2. 3 years, 9. 4, none. Still receiving support. Okay, return ceased. Okay. So look at the conclusion. 1. Something that is also 2 sufficient for all students. Grade level norm. Realistic. 2. The initial ongoing support appears just as critical. Very young HL learners as secondary learners. 3. The consumption successful integration on grade with 1 grade means successful integration in next grade. That is questionable. Okay. 4. The rate of divisions. Okay. Stresses are okay. There are probably many more, but the following general areas are the most apparent. Previous educational background, number of schooling, type of education system in the home country, linguistic competence, type of courses taken in grade achieved, nature of the initial ESL experience, length of the ESL program, type and quality of the program, nature of the initial experience, time, etc. Nature of the integration process. Supported or sudden, okay. Courses tried first and tutor receiving teachers, learner variables, learning self characteristics, useful as learning resource. Wait, this is dull. Okay. So we still need more information. Conclusion. Okay. So it's the conclusions are important here. Okay. So we need more studies. We've seen that before. More studies, more studies. Just this extra paper. Early's looking at research in the 80s, was trying to determine whether small students in school. The students in the school were right there. Okay. Were immigrants from many backgrounds. Okay, so
Yes.
um, okay, I would say here,
Mhm.
before you say for students to learn.
Yeah.
Early work once again showed that apostrophe at early.
Oh.
Early's work once again showed that it was unrealistic to make it a small f.
Okay.
Okay, and I think I would say it was unrealistic for most students. For most students. Not completely learn English, completely.
Completely.
And then I would say a little bit more what you found. Put a period there. Though about half the sample size was successful. In learning English in such a short time. Put the word successful in here with the person.
Okay.
And then put a comma after short time.
Comma.
The majority of the sample needed at least 4 years, if not more. Be sure you spell successful right. Got that red line.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Oh shoot. Oh,
Yes.
just thinking. Um, 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 um. Oh, these findings did not
Mm.
did not differ whether it was primary or secondary school students.
Well, you
Good.
secondary
Secondary school?
or private. Is this the right how you spell differ? Is-
Oh, no, yeah, it's not. Hang on a second. Okay, for this need, should be needed.
Okay.
Yeah, there's quarters one. These findings did not, you could just say did, so did not differ, it's got an ER at the end. Did not differ. And then whether, WHETHER, and you don't need didn't matter.
Okay.
Whether, get rid of didn't matter. And get rid of the it too.
Mm.
Findings did not differ whether it was secondary or primary school student. Period. The success of the student in learning English within the 4 years seem to depend on I'm gonna find it. Oh wait, here it is. What do we say? Depended on?
Yeah.
Okay. So then here's what you want to do. I'm on. Here I am.
On the article.
Yeah, it's a snapshot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on page 57.
Page 57. Mm. Okay. Yes.
Okay. And then the last paragraph says there are probably many more, but the following general areas for the most apparent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now let's see. And we can quote all this. Okay. So what you gotta do is
Yes.
put a few of these in here.
Okay. So should I just
Okay.
copy the whole paragraph?
Sure. Do that. Down to where?
It ends on the next
Down
page.
next page, the beginning of the next page. Yeah. Up until the last word you would be copying is Okay. All right. You got that?
Yes, fix it.
All right, so you want to start the quote here. Quote previous.
Both the with previous. Okay.
Yeah, you see where my cursor is?
Yeah.
Take out the word before there. And run it up on that line where it says on. There you go.
Okay.
Good. Okay. All right, and then from here, put the last quote right there. And get rid of the rest of it.
Mm.
And then you'll have to, put her name or give her credit so you don't get in trouble for plagiarism. Okay?
It was page 57.
57, 58, right? Wasn't it both of them?
Yeah. Like this, right?
Let's see here. Yeah. Yeah. Might be I'm not sure. There might be an S there.
Oh, pages. Oh,
Yeah, the word. I'm not positive though.
Uh-huh.
Might want to check that. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay. So now we're out of time. So now you can go back and I would also say the last thing you want to say in summary is that I believe early urges or ask for more data, more studies. Yeah, more studies on a larger scale across the yep. More studies and more data on the success on what? On how many years of English instruction, ESL, English support, English instruction support ESL students should have. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Let's see here. Take out the word for. Urges more studies, more data. Let's see, more data in order to figure out.
More data.
In order to figure out. Take out the on then. In order to figure out how many years. How many years? Oh, how many years of support? ESL students. Okay, ESL students. I'm going to put the word students in there. Students actually need. And then we'll period. Get rid of it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So I think you're good on the summary part. Now you get to the rest.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe I'll see you Wednesday.
Yeah.
What did you do?
This one, when I'm so far finished with everything, then I turn it in. So like, I set my own due date or stuff like that.
Okay. Just
Yeah.
like the other one.
Yeah.
So get it done and let me see it on Wednesday.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Thank
Okay?
you.
All right, there. Take it easy.
You too. Thank you.